Election Day is just 6 days away, and one of the choices for Iowa voters is to elect a Secretary of Agriculture. Dennis Morse of KLEM Radio of Lamar's tells us more about the candidates in this week's Ag Report.
There are three people seeking the position of Iowa Secretary of Agriculture. They include Republican Mike Naig, Democrat Tim Gannon, and Libertarian candidate Rick Stewart. Each candidate acknowledges that farm income is low, and each have an idea of how to correct that problem. Naig says that expansion of trade and negotiating with foreign nations encouraging the export of U.S. agricultural goods will eventually lead to a better farm economy.
I think the tariffs and the trade issues continue to be very top of mind for folks, farmers and ag businesses alike, and so in terms of how does that impact voters? As I've been saying all along, we know that issues that affect the pocketbook of voters will ultimately impact their decisions and politics. But I would say it continues to be a top-of-mind issue with very good reason, and something that I'm working very hard to move along in the right direction every day.
Democrat Gannon believes farm income can rise by investing in more agricultural research and exploring new uses derived from farm goods and commodities.
The state of Iowa is trying to build on this bioeconomy, adding value to what we grow and raise here, so that not only are prices going to be better, so that farmer profitability is there, but we're also going to have the kind of new jobs that will exist in rural Iowa that will help folks, if they're not able to make a living farming full-time, or if they don't come from a farm background but want to live in that small town, know that we're building on what we do so well in agriculture.
Libertarian candidate Rick Stewart advocates for the government to get out of the way of trade and the business of farming.
There's nothing that the government can do or needs to do to promote trade except don't have any barriers. The businesses can figure out how to trade very easily as long as the government is not putting up barriers to trade. People all around the world, they want to buy our foodstuffs. They want to buy our soybeans and our corn, our pork, our poultry, all kinds of things that are produced here in Iowa are valuable to other parts of the world for a very simple reason. No one in the world is more productive than us. So naturally, we can produce foodstuffs at a lower price and in a greater quantity than the rest of the world, and they want to buy it from us, and they do. Government needs to get out of the way, clear a path, and don't pretend that you're enhancing trade. Just get out of the way, and we'll trade with our partners overseas.
Each of the candidates say that the expansion of E15 ethanol-based fuel for the entire year will also help advance the Iowa farm economy. For KCAU 9 News, I'm Dennis Morris.